First and foremost, to locate Palladium Business Intelligence Reports, go to our home page, then click on the Business Intelligence tab. If you do not see this tab, then you need to upgrade to our latest 2012 version, which you can also find on www.palladium.co.za. Also be advised that this will be a free upgrade for clients only on a support contract. The BI Cube reports will also differ depending on the product version being used. On this screen, you will see two different types of cube reports: custom cube reports, which may be designed for you by a Palladium business partner or a Palladium consultant using other database tables. For example, you may want a custom cube related specifically to point-of-sale transactions. On the standard cubes, as I previously mentioned, these will differ depending on the product version that you're using. For this example, we're going to use the sales analysis view. This is how the screen will appear when the report is opened. Let's explore standard views. You may run sales analysis by customer, by rep, line item gross profit above 100%, for instance. For this example, we're going to use invoice gross profit percentage below 50%, which must be highlighted. When the report is displayed, it will therefore only highlight invoices with the gross profit of less than 50%. You may, however, create your own view, your own custom view rather, by editing an already existing standard view. You can include and exclude columns, format data as required, drag and drop columns, as well as group your data. We are going to use the sales analysis by rep view and edit that. And we're going to exclude a certain column for month. Then we will format the revenue column. You format by right-clicking, then you select Field Settings. On the subtotals, I want to see for all sales rep an average for their sales. Then on formats, you may choose number, currency, or percentage, scientific or custom. Then on display, I want to change the name or the caption for my column. So my column will no longer be called revenue, it will be called revenue less 100. On the next tab for high values, if you want to apply to values above a certain range, then you can capture the range. On this example, I want to apply this to values less than a certain range, so I'll type in 100. I want to see sales less than 100 per sales rep, and I want this to be displayed in a different color. Then I click on OK. So all the sales rep with less than 100 on revenue will be highlighted in red. In addition to that formatting, you may also include or exclude fields from the summary data values, and also in the row fields you may change or add or remove certain fields, as well as column fields. Once happy with all your changes, you may save your view. We're going to call it rep sales less than 100, then click on OK. Once that's done, when you go to custom views, your saved view will be listed there in exactly the same format that you saved it in. You may change the date you want to view the information on. For instance, a custom date which specifies the start and end date. And you may also auto-refresh this data and specify the number of minutes that the data must be refreshed. The next section we're going to explore is charts, which means that the data, or rather the views that you've been using, are automatically generated into a chart. You may then change your chart type from a scatter chart or a bar chart. You may also change the background of the chart using the applicable theme that you like. Then on other settings, you can exclude or include certain information like a title or bar lines, for instance. The last settings we're going to look at are your grid settings. So you can choose for your row totals whether you want to see a subtotal or a grand total. We're going to choose subtotal in this example. Then when you go back and you format your column totals, you can choose grand totals and it will show on the right hand side. On settings, you may choose to show panel view. Then on exporting reports, you can choose email, PDF or Excel.